Hello, Sim friends. Today I am touring the new Architect Homes. And listen, some of these builds came ready to fight me. I walked in like, oh, cute. The layout said, don't get too comfortable. Grab your simoleons because we're about to judge every single one of these homes with love, but mostly honesty. Welcome to house number 1. Coming in at 5,470,500 simoleons, which is basically your sim will be broke until the next 3 updates. For that price, this place better sparkle, sing, and maybe even cook dinner. Let's go find out if it's worth the damage to your wallet. So let's check out the exterior. Honestly, it's cute. There's even a fancy fountain on the balcony above the garage because nothing says, I'm rich, like water features placed in the questionable the locations. And the backyard, gorgeous pool, relaxing vibes, and of course an in-ground hot tub. Because in Sims FreePlay, every house legally requires a hot tub. It's the tradition at this point. Step inside Architect Home number 1, where the layout is spacious enough to actually walk around without bumping into your Sims. Check out the hanging bike rack, because even Sims need to get their cardio in. The pine stairs lead you up in style, and yes, that kitchen island is perfect for both cooking and gossiping with your Sims. Don't miss the fridge, it's fully stocked, or at least it looks like it is. The white couch screams modern vibes, while the corner fireplace and mid-century modern fireplace give you options for both the cozy nights and fancy Instagram posts. For your little Sims, we've got infant items. The baby naps are serious business. And if you love a pop of color, the pink bedroom items and the white double bed with the matching dresser will brighten anyone's day. Add in the chalet lights and a bathroom shelf, and your Sims are living the dream. With the mix of Midwest items sprinkled all throughout, this house is practically a starter pack for new players. Spacious, stylish, and fully stocked. 4 stars for the design, layout, and inventory. Honestly, your Sims might never want to leave, though the kitchen island might be fighting for that spot. Welcome to house number 2, coming in hot at 6,432,000 simoleons. Because apparently your Sims really like expensive choices. It's not exactly luxury, but hey, it's got rooms, walls, and even a door. Let's go see what you're actually getting for all that simoleon pain. Behold, house number 2 from the outside. So pink it might blind your Sims. This house screams Barbie on a budget. Step inside house number 2, where the basement is basically a black hole of nothingness. Perfect for storing absolutely nothing. Moving up to the first floor, we've got Nauvoo and art the deco items, a computer desk for your work from home Sims, and paint the countertops that scream, yes, we're still in Barbie territory. And don't forget about the outside the fire pit for the night chats or marshmallow roasting. The layout is spacious, the design is pretty, and the inventory is perfect for new players. But for the seasoned Sims veterans, this place might feel a little overpriced. All in all, 3.5 stars for appearance and layout. Cute, functional, but your wallet might cry a little. Welcome to house number 3, clocking in at 6,784,500 simoleons. Because apparently your Sims' the bank accounts needed a workout. Let's see if this pricey place is actually worth it or just a really expensive collection of walls and doors. Check out house 3. Dark walls, flat roof, very modern, serious adult vibes. The backyard's decent, complete with a pool, but seriously, where's the hot tub? Your Sims deserve some bubbles too. Welcome to the basement. Your Sims can juice, lift, or snack all in one place. We've got juice shelves, exercise equipment, and a pantry for those post-workout snacks. There's also a mysterious brown shelf. Maybe an art bench, maybe a shelf of secrets, who knows? Step onto the first floor where your Sims can nap in a white king bed, shower festive green, because why not, and admire the doorways, the Midwest items, and a hat rack. But don't forget the yellow gold rug that screams, "Look at me!" Functional, quirky, and ready for Sims chaos. On the second floor, the bedroom that features, like a vanity. Perfect for Sims to preen before their big drama. Wardrobes line the space. The industrial countertops add a sleek, the practical vibe. Stylish, functional, and just a little extra. Because why not? Welcome to the third floor where your Sims can sip espresso, flop on a white couch, or crash in a black double bed after pretending to be productive all day. Stylish, cozy, and just a little dramatic. Perfect for Sims with big personalities. Alright, so that's a wrap on House 3. The layout is spacious, the design and the appearance are really nice, and the inventory is perfect for new players and maybe even older players. Considering the size, the style, and all of the goodies inside, the price actually isn't too scary. I am giving it 4 stars for the design, inventory, and layout. A solid choice for Sims who want space, style, and just a little bit of fun. Welcome to house number 4. The coming in at 7,152,000 simoleons. Because apparently your Sims, the bank accounts, needed a serious workout. It's big, bold, and ready to impress, or at least make your Sims feel somewhat fancy if they can. Check out House 4's exterior, where the walls and the windows are having a serious style disagreement, and that railing is way too fancy for the rest of the house. Honestly, the outside isn't winning any awards. Step inside to the first floor. The Christmas items, the galore, to keep your Sims festive year-round. We've got a walnut buffet table, a Hamlet fireplace, and a refrigerator for all the holiday snacks. The white countertops are a bit too stark against the black walls and floors, but hey, the contrast is trendy, right? Out back, the small slide and the toddler scooters keep your little tykes entertained while the adults lounge in style. Welcome to the second floor, where your Sims can sleep in a sleek black king-size bed, while the tiniest Sims get their own fun with toddler and infant items. It's stylish and practical and perfect for Sims of families. Just watch out for the tiny chaos. All right, the final thoughts on House 4. The layout is spacious, but honestly, I'm not that crazy about the house. The inventory isn't the best I've seen, and I don't think it's worth the steep price. I am giving it 3 stars for the design and layout. It's not terrible, and with a little makeover, this place could actually be really cute. Welcome to house number 5, priced at 7,356,500 simoleons, because apparently your Sims wallets needed a serious cardio workout. It's a roomy house, it's not too flashy, but let's see if it's actually worth that price. And judging from this outward appearance, I'm not holding my breath. Check out House 5. The backyard is pretty nice, but the exterior, honestly, a little boring. I've seen better, but hey, who am I to judge? I've made houses with boring exteriors too. Step inside House 5's first floor. The back room has a nice pass-through window, perfect for sneaky snack deliveries. The main area is packed with plenty of couches, some pantry items, and some dark bookshelves. But the living room space feels a little lost, like it wandered into the kitchen by mistake when there's already a separate living area. Classic Sims design chaos. So, welcome to the second floor. One room is packed with vanities, and another room is full of closet items and oak beds. The layout is honestly weird. I can't even tell you what this house is. Maybe a boarding house? The rooms are way too big for a regular family home, but hey, your Sims will have plenty of space to wander around aimlessly. All right, the final thoughts on House 5. The layout is weird, and honestly, the house just feels off. I'm giving it 2.5 stars for appearance and inventory. I've seen plenty of houses with better style and more useful items. So this one is just not my cup of tea. Welcome to house number 6, priced at 7,437,000 simoleons. A cozy little house that'll make your Sims feel right at home and make your bank account cry just a little. It's cute, it's functional, and somehow expensive for reasons that we are still figuring out. Check out house number 6. Stone cottage vibes with some nice online packed trees sprinkled around the front. The exterior is dark, which honestly isn't my favorite, but hey, dark's not for everyone, and I've definitely seen better options. So down in the basement, we've got loft and wizard items, a green mudroom shelf, and a stairway, perfect for Sims to get lost while pretending to be magical. So welcome to the first floor, where there's a brick archway over the stove. Because why shouldn't your Sims feel dramatic while making grilled cheese? The space is filled with cottage items, some pantry goodies, and 2 grayish sofas that look like they're trying their best. Cozy, cute, and a bit confused. Just like most Sims builds. We can't forget the vegetable garden out back, perfect for Sims who want fresh the produce or just really dramatic the tomatoes. So welcome to the second floor, home of the cutest wooden bathroom sink you'll ever see. Like, this sink could have its own fan club. Throw in the cottage items and suddenly the whole floor feels like it's auditioning for coziest level in a Sims house. Honestly, it's adorable and it knows it. Alright, final thoughts on House 6. I love the cozy feel, and the layout is spacious enough for Sims to wander around like they forgot what they were doing, as usual. The inventory isn't amazing, but new players might still find some good value here. For the price though, yeah, not convinced. I am giving this house 3 stars for appearance and layout. Cute, comfy, but not simoleon worth it cute. So welcome to house number 7, priced at 7,769,000 simoleons. Because apparently your Sims love paying the premium prices for whatever this mystery is. At this point, this house better be greeting us with snacks and a welcome speech. Let's go see what we financially cried over. Welcome to House 7's exterior, built on the Snow Chalet lot, which is great for players who haven't unlocked it yet. But then we've got this ranch-style exterior wall and dark windows like it wandered onto the wrong set. Cute lot, but confused house. It's giving, I tried, kind of. I just think the pine branch exterior wall isn't the right vibe. Out front, House 7 is really showing off. There's a heart-shaped hot tub for dramatic Sims dates, a bunch of doorways and windows that are really cute, except against the exterior wall, some lake house event items, and a fire pit that is ready for marshmallows or chaos. Down in the basement, house number 7 said, "Who needs sunlight when you've got vibes?" We've got a pool table for settling arguments the dramatic way, a lavish fireplace that's doing the absolute most underground, and fashion studio hobby items so your sim can sew couture in total isolation. It's giving cozy dungeon with ambition. So welcome to the first floor, where house number 7 clearly said, "Let's mix everything and pray it works." We've got musical instruments for Sims who think that they're talented, romantic sofas for the dramatic breakups, and gaudy items shining brighter than your Sim's future. And my favorite, the Regency the filing cabinet, because nothing screams romance and music like paperwork. Welcome to the kitchen, a giant culinary cavern. We've got the lake house event items doing their rustic thing. A bold green mid-century modern fridge, judging everyone. Brown brick walls giving industrial but make it feel confused, and green and white tile floors that scream retro diner energy. Honestly, this kitchen is so big that your Sims might get lost on the way to the toaster oven. And welcome to the garage. Finally, a room that feels like a garage. You walk in and instantly think, yep, this is where I'd ignore my Sim's car for 3 weeks and store random junk. Upstairs, the bedrooms are big enough to get lost in, and the space is packed with cottage event items, Midwest items, the 2-door pieces, and an oak studio TV for those dramatic binge-watching Sims, plus infant items and an copper iron bathtub, so your tiny Sims can splash around in style. It's big, chaotic, and fully furnished for every Sim drama imaginable. Alright, final thoughts on House 7. The house is pretty, but those exterior walls, I'd give them a makeover. The layout is fine. It's spacious enough for Sims to wander without tripping. And the inventory is okay, though I have seen better. Still, the lock could be pretty valuable for new players. I am giving this house 3 stars for its design, layout, and inventory. It's cute, functional, but could use a little extra love. Welcome to house number 8, priced at 7,890,000 simoleons, because apparently your Sims' wallet needed a little cardio. It's stylish, spacious, and ready to make your Sims feel fancy, even if they're just here for the snacks. So check out house number 8. Cute, stylish, and giving full. I hired an interior designer for the windows vibes with those glam mansion windows. Honestly, this exterior is ready for its own photo shoot. Down in the basement, it has a huge empty room because apparently your Sims need space to ponder life. Notable inventory, exercise equipment to make them sweat, and a large round bathtub to make them regret it immediately. Efficient? Not really. Entertaining? Absolutely. Step onto the first floor. There's a decent sized TV and a green couch for Sims to binge in style, plus a hanging chair for the dramatic lounging. The kitchen countertops are fine, but the kitchen island, way too big for the space, because apparently your Sim chef needs room to get lost while making toast. Up on the second floor, the bathroom has some solid inventory. Your Sims can scrub in style, while the bedroom items make sure your Sims inner the drama queen is fully satisfied. Cute, functional, and just a little extra. Exactly how Sims like it. Up on the third floor, there's not much to see except for a hammock on the balcony, perfect for Sims to dramatically stare into the distance and question all their life choices. So final thoughts on house number 8. It's expensive for what you get. The layout makes me raise an eyebrow, and the inventory, meh. I am giving it 3 stars for appearance, layout, and inventory. New players might still find it useful, but your wallet will cry a little while your Sims pretend it's worth it. Honestly, it's fancy enough to look impressive, but not fancy enough to stop me from judging it a little. Welcome to house number 9. Priced at 8,012,500 simoleons, because apparently your Sims' wallets enjoy a little drama. It's fancy, it's pricey, and it's ready to make your Sims ask, do we really need this much house? Check out house number 9. Nice windows, cute vibes, and an exterior that says, I tried and it worked. It's charming enough to make your Sims pause, if only for a second. Step onto the first floor of house number 9. It even has its own separate office with a drafting table, perfect for Sims pretending to be productive. The main house is packed with workshop items, a bathroom featuring the festive green shower, because why not? Spacious rooms to wander around in, and a kitchen with stone countertops that make cooking look slightly fancier than it actually is. Functional, cute, and just a little extra. Exactly how Sims like it. On the second floor, there's a room that's supposed to be a bedroom, except the Sims took out the bed. So now it's just a big empty space, a total waste. Perfect for walking around dramatically and questioning life choices. Up on the third floor, there's a room with a bunk bed and toddler items, tiny Sims, big chaos, and maybe a nap, if they can find a bed. So, final thoughts on house number 9. It has a spacious layout, a cute design, and definitely a good pick if you're missing those workshop items. I am giving it 3.5 stars for the design and the layout. New players might find some value here, but the seasoned Sims, yeah, I would say to pass and keep your simoleons. Welcome to house number 10, priced at 8,511,500 simoleons. Because your Sims apparently enjoy paying way too much for a house that's fine. It's decent, it's roomy enough to wander, and has just enough charm to make you question why it costs so much. House number 10's exterior? Not exactly a showstopper. The front doorway is from an online pack. The big windows let in lots of light, and the backyard is cute, complete with a chicken coop for dramatic clucking. It's decent enough, but don't expect anyone to write home to grandma about it. Down in the basement, we've got the juice shelves for health conscious Sims and a bar with plenty of seating for the ones who've maybe overindulged. Perfect space for drama, gossip, and very questionable life choices. Step onto house number 10's first floor, a bedroom with a king size bed, a big closet with a vanity, and an ensuite bathroom featuring the chalet sink, because your Sims need to look fabulous while brushing their teeth. There's a music room, a separate laundry room, and the main space is decked out with a bay window, the elegant green sofas. Basically everything your Sims need to live, lounge, and judge each other in style. Over the back room, the balcony is just there, quiet, cute, and perfect for Sims who want to stare dramatically into the distance and pretend they're in a soap opera. On the second floor, the bedroom's got infant items because nothing says good morning like a screaming tiny Sim. The main room rocks white corner couches and a huge mezzanine, perfect for judging the chaos happening downstairs. So, final thoughts on house number 10. Yes, the layout is spacious, but it's also giving I tried my best energy. For this price, honestly, it should at least cook dinner and tuck your Sims in at night. New players might find some value here, but if you already own the inventory, don't do it. Your simoleons deserve better. I am giving this house 3.5 stars for appearance, layout, and inventory. Cute, but not 8 million simoleon cute. Let's be serious. Welcome to house number 11, costing a jaw-dropping 10,181,000 simoleons. Yes, your Sims will need to sell a kidney, but honestly, for once, the appearance might actually justify the price. Shocking, I know. Let's go see why this house thinks it's worth 8 digits. Okay, House 11's exterior? Actually, it's kind of stunning. The structure looks super neat. The design makes sense for once. And you even get school items and loft windows because nothing says classy like dramatic panes and academic vibes. Honestly, I'm impressed. and that almost never happens. The basement is basically a tiny office plus coffee storage, which feels extremely realistic. You work a little and you caffeinate a lot. House number 11's first floor is doing the most. A cafe in the front, which looks really cool. There is plenty of room to work, gossip, and pretend to be productive. And there is a small gym and a basketball court on the side. And in the back, there looks to be an apartment. The loft items. And above the gym, there is a kitchen and a living room. And then here is the second floor of the cafe, featuring the Cafe Grande event items. More space for your Sims to gossip and pretend to be productive. And the third floor above the gym is a bedroom. And then in the back room, we have an office and an art room, and then a bathroom on the third floor. And then up on the fourth floor is a lofted bedroom. So final thoughts on house number 11. I love the main cafe. Spacious, cute, and perfect for Sims who need a place to sip coffee and to judge each other. The little apartment in the back, yeah, that part felt a little bit cramped. Like it's trying its best, but it needs a confidence boost. The inventory, though, exercise equipment, loft items, school items, and Cafe Grande goodies. Honestly, it's stacked. I'm giving this house 4 stars for the design, layout, and inventory. A great pick for new players and seasoned Sims who want a house that finally understands the assignment. Alright, Sims fans, here's the tea on all 11 houses. House number 11 said, I'm the moment, ranked at number 1. House number 3 tried to snatch the crown, ranked at number 2. House 1 showed up moisturized and unbothered, ranked at number 3. The middle crew, House 2, 9, 10, 7, 6, and 8 had all done their best. House 4 had struggled, ranking at number 10. And House 5, bless its heart, ranked at number 11.